Hello. Welcome back to Astro Guardians. Hi everybody. Last session was doozy, huh? Well, it's okay. No one's crying, at least not yet. We're good. Everything's
Give it some
fine.
time.
Give it some time.
I don't think it went pretty.
Give it some
Guys,
time.
I think last episode went pretty awesome.
It was pretty awesome. It was pretty
I'll kill you again, Jay.
Listen, your character didn't die, mine did. I'm allowed to say that.
That's messed up. That's messed up. What does that say?
It's just Temoc.
Temoc and Dawn got freaking bodied.
Freaking bodied.
I love that. That's your note from last session. Iconic. Hey, spoilers for the recap. Who wants to do it? Who wants to recap what the fuck happened?
Okay, so what happened last time is that, we were a ship. We were sent to go on this mission, recover some cargo from a ship. We got on there. If you ever seen Doctor Who, the fucking what's the name again?
Narada.
That one. That was there. Ate us. Not us. Ate my new friend. Dead. Gone. Didn't even know his name. Gone. We got it right into session, right directly into combat, Hana and Seren having to fight off these two wraiths, essentially, with Dawn and Nova coming in quite soon after. Meanwhile, Temoc is on the other end of the ship, having to fight two of them on their own. It's fine. That goes on. Dawn pretty much immediately leaves from that fight to go try to find Temoc because Temoc is alone. The rest of them win their fight without any casualties. And that's when the session started to go bad. Dawn managed to find Temoc right as Temoc opened the door to leave the fight that was going really badly for Temoc. Their gun jammed. They were winning for a minute. They were doing a lot of damage. And then they kept hitting and they kept hitting. And then my luck went really bad and I rolled awfully. And then Temoc and Dawn, who's both had max HP of like 10 or something, both took one additional hit each and instantly died because their max HP hit 0. In each other's arms. They're so toxic for each other. I don't want to see anyone shipping that. If anyone does, I'll break into your house and fight you.
Whoa. Jay's views do not reflect the views of Tails Guild. I just want to put that out there. Jay, stop it.
No, they do.
No. Legal reasons.
Temoc and Dawn both saw the Raven Queen and were brought into their respective afterlives. Temoc finding back into the Feywild in this idealistic glade meant for reincarnate Feywild spirits. Their peace, their true peace that they have never known, was shortly lived. Very quickly interrupted as we heard that voice trying to make Temoc a deal to bring them back. Temoc asked to speak with Nova just one last time before committing to the deal. To which Temoc quick folded a plan to Nova and was like, "Hey, you're still my friend. I'm so sorry you're having to go through all this." And thanked them for being a friend. Even if they couldn't be brought back to life through Nova, and promptly said, "Fuck you" to Sizen. So Temoc is currently dead. Dawn, on the other hand, was being escorted into the afterlife by the Raven Queen when her robot butler, Dent, came along, tore out his mechanical heart, and plunged it into Dawn's chest. That killed Dent. Got rid of that poor boy. Got rid of that poor boy's heart. Not before B could ruin us. Ruin us.
I don't know what you mean.
With some final words from Dent. And that's where we're picking back up.
Yeah, that is. That's where we're picking back up. Yeah, everyone, one way or another, made their way back onto the ship. Bodies were carried. 2 bodies. One of a fey spirit, and one of a metallic butler. As they're carried back onto the ship, a prize acquired, but at what cost? Everyone gets back onto the ship, and the ship departs, moving away from this lonely ship floating in the abyss. Maybe getting a good 1,000 feet away before you all feel kind of jolt as the ship lurches forward into another hyperspace jump, heading away. For those of you that are still with us, what would you like to do?
Oh my god! I'm mad on Jay's behalf. I'd like to go find Nova. I think.
Yeah.
First.
Where would we find
After
Nova?
watching Dawn get on the ship. Yeah, I would go find Nova.
Nova would probably be tucked away in a corner that she probably isn't supposed to fit in. They just found like a small isolated corner of the ship and are just sort of sitting, cradling their knees to their chest and just sort of sitting there breathing very deeply.
I would just like to sit down next to Nova and not say anything, just kind of wait. And while I do that, Seren would sort of pull various tools out of her tool belt, and she would hoist up the leg on her pants on her left side and start kind of tinkering away at her leg that is robotic.
I think we sit in a comfortable silence for some time. Then I sort of like rest my head on my knees and turn to look at you. So what do we do next?
That is the question. It would appear so. What do you want to do next?
Well, I want to see if there is someone on Haven who is maybe able to bring Temoc back. But given that they are a Fey spirit, I don't even know if it'll work.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we want to head back there, we can.
Well, and I know that we still need to drop off the cargo from this job and get paid. And the sooner we get paid, the more we are able to do.
That is also true.
I know we have other jobs, and I was supposed to be making a stop back at my home, but I think taking a detour back to Haven might not be a bad idea.
Is that what you want to do, or what you feel like you have to do?
I take a heavy sigh. And you can sort of see tears welling up in Nova's eyes. It's because I don't know what else to do.
That is goes, unfortunately. There's no instruction guide when things like this happen. If you want us to go back to Haven and see if anyone on there can help, we absolutely can. If you want to continue on the journey we had originally planned with the stop at your home, we absolutely can. If you want to do neither of those things, we can.
I just give you a nod. I might need some time to think about that, but you should also see what Dawn wants to do.
I will. What's your favorite thing about them?
About Temoc? That's they were very determined. To be fair, they were the only friend I had for some time. But they were also playful. Definitely like to keep things interesting. And it was a nice change of pace from what I was used to.
There's a pause. My mother was real quiet. Very soft spoken. Just a very sort of quiet, soft voice. But when she sang, oh, it was like it was an entirely different person. It would just fill the room, and it was so full And it's important to remember the good things. You don't just have to remember the bad.
This is the first time I've lost somebody. So, still trying to figure out how to cope with that.
Everybody has their way of dealing with things. I freeze. I sort of tend to stop doing whatever I was doing, and takes days, weeks, sometimes even months to get back to regular things. Dawn lashes out at other people and doesn't talk about it. There's no right way to deal with this. And it doesn't get easier. People always say that. It just gets less horrible. Some days I wake up and it's not the first thing I think about. And that's a good day. And some days I wake up and it is the first thing I think about. And that's a tough day. But you still gotta try to live. It's what they'd want. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I don't like talking about it. But what I won't do is leave you alone right now. So if you want me to just sit here next to you in the quiet while I try to fix my stiff leg, that's fine. If you want to sit here and you want to talk about it, that's fine too. If you want to sit here and tell me stories about what you and Temoc got up to before Dawn and I met you, that's fine. I'm not gonna leave you by yourself right now. Because there's nothing more lonely than going through something like this alone. And I didn't go through it by myself. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm still standing.
I think just some quiet for the time being would be nice. Thank you for sharing and helping me through this.
I know. Well, you've got more friends than just Temoc now. And we are going to figure out a way to get them back.
I know we will. Their story's not over yet.
I don't think so. I don't think Temoc would let anybody else finish their own story for them.
They did come across that way.
And Seren would sit with you for a while. Quietly. Except for the sounds of her kind of tinkering away at her leg. And every so often, just like a son of a bitch.
As we're sitting at some point, I feel like the day catches up to me, and eventually I just sort of pass out leaning up against the wall.
Yeah.
I would pull the bedroll from my inventory and take a blanket and kind of put it on Nova before I kind of walked off.
Okay. Dawn, where do we find you when you return? You slowly making your way back through the ship, kind of feeling that weakness still, feeling that quite literal aching feeling in your chest.
Dawn, I think, is just trying to get to a place that she can be completely alone at.
Mm-hmm.
And is just she's leaning against the wall and is moving with that support against the wall. And genuinely, I think that she finds someone's room and that is currently empty and closes and locks the door.
Yeah.
And she's in a bad way right now. She has 1 max HP. And everything is hurting right now. Her chest hurts, her arms hurt, her legs hurt, her face hurts, her eyes hurt. She just goes to the lower bunk of this room once the door is locked and is just absolutely gonna pass out, singed clothing still on.
Yeah. You kind of fall into bed, and whilst sleep feels like it will never come, but also will happen as soon as you lay down, at the same time, it's that constant pain versus sheer exhaustion. But eventually the exhaustion wins and you just pass out, just slipping into unconsciousness. And as you do, you feel yourself kind of slip away, still in sleep, almost feeling that kind of like tugging feeling of that gemstone now thrust into your chest. But you open your eyes and you're just in darkness, but you see it almost floating in front of you, maybe sort of 10 or so feet away. It is no longer kind of in your chest. But you see it kind of almost just like floating in the air, sparking with this kind of orange energy like you'd seen before when you first acquired it. And as you kind of stand in this darkness, kind of examining it, you hear the kind of clambering of metal feet as for a moment you think perhaps it's your friend. You think maybe Dent is with you. But you listen and they're metallic, but they're heavier than his. You see a tall humanoid shape kind of steps into the light. You see a figure that you have seen before. You see a kind of large metal frame, kind of armored body, long arms, stands at about 9 feet tall. This kind of mechanical face, kind of glowing, kind of orange eyes. It's almost kind of Ultron in a way, that sort of vibe. You see as it kind of steps into frame, almost ignoring you and kind of looking at this artifact kind of floating in the air, kind of tilting his head, just kind of looking it over. I thought it was lost forever. Gone into the abyss. And then he turns and looks at you. You took it from me.
Oh, was that you?
Yes, I remember you now.
Huh. I didn't know you could move around without it.
Neither did I. But kind of looks back to it. I gained a new consciousness. Different. I feel alive. Kind of looks back to you. And now it is a part of you. Shaping you. Molding you. We are different but the same.
Whoa. No. She's going to take a step backward. Remembering the confrontation that she had with this guy.
Yeah. Last time
the crap out of her.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of you, and if had not powered down, would have quite literally choked you out and killed your ass.
Yeah, I remember this. Session 0 was fun, guys.
Yeah.
This guy, literally, Morgan, that was Todd just like,
stop. Yeah, Session 0 was interesting. Yeah, you recognize this being. It is undeniably the same mechanical being. He kind of steps past and kind of walks over to you.
Just taking more steps back, just being like, hey, buddy, we can talk this out. I'm sure that it was a misunderstanding. And that if you knew why I needed that, you would understand in the long run.
I understand completely.
Good.
I didn't. I apologize for our confrontation. But circumstances are different now. We are one.
Ooh. Ooh. Are we good to look? We're gonna get this taken care of. Don't worry. I'm gonna go to a doctor or something and get this all taken care of. And then I'll throw you in a river or something, and then you never have to worry about me again.
Sorry, repeat that last part again.
I'm just gonna throw the core in a river or something, and I'll never have to worry about me again.
You say that, and he just stares, and it's like, this artifact is the key to our survival. To life itself. To creating life.
Ew, what?
As it did for me. And it can do for others like us.
Oh, I'm all set, actually. We don't need to do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Then return it to me, and I will do so. It is
Okay,
imperative.
so what do you mean by that?
Before this core kind of points to your chest now, and you look down and you see it back in your chest. Before it was given to me, I was simply machine. Directive, controlled, no will of my own. But now I am different. I am sentient. I am alive. My purpose is greater now. As is yours.
No. I don't think so. I think... Did you talk to Denton like this? Was he getting ready to do your bidding?
No.
Oh.
No, this is as new to me as it is to you. This space has been very empty until now.
All right, we'll have fun with that, I guess. Proud of you.
We could find a way to bring him back, make him better than he was. Stronger. Like us.
How?
This core, as I said, seems to grant life. How it does so, I do not fully understand. But it is the common denominator. And now it resides within you. Differently, it seems to react to you than it did to me. For I, it was simply a piece that could be placed or removed, granting sentient to what was just simply machine. But you are flesh. You are already sentient. What it will do to you, I do not fully understand.
Horrifying.
I fear it may not be so simple to remove or take part of you with it.
Okay, good to know. Hey, I'm kind of going through a really tough time right now, and I really don't want to talk to anyone, and I'm being as polite as I can right now, but I really, really don't want to talk to you anymore.
That is all right. I will give you time, but then I will find you. And
Oh,
we will
horrifying.
resolve this together.
Awful.
Just say awful, just like close your eyes, and then you find yourself kind of waking up in a cold sweat, still in pain. But less pain than before. Rested somewhat, perhaps long rested even. If anyone had anything else they wanted to do before long resting, then yeah, you guys would get your long rest. Dawn, your hit points return to normal. Or, well, as normal as they would be now, because they're different, aren't they?
Hey, about that, they're actually the exact same.
Are they actually? That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I'm still little old me.
Yeah.
All 12 hit points.
That's rough, buddy.
I'm a real boy.
Yeah, Dawn, you.
After just after I walked away from Nova, I would have tried to find Dawn and would not have woken her up if she was sleeping.
You would have found a locked door.
Oh fuck, that's right. Never mind. Then I would have sat outside the door and taken my long rest there, probably.
Okay. Yeah. Dawn, you wake up from this strange vision, dream, you don't know. But your body still feels sore. Just yeah, you don't feel great.
Awesome. Great. Incredible. She just rubs her head a little bit.
Hmm.
And then swings her legs off to the side. And just makes herself stand up without the help of a wall.
Mm-hmm.
God, this sucks. And she's gonna walk over. I don't know whose room this is. She's gonna raid their closet because her clothes are singed, and she can't have that.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's just yeah. You walk
Roll
over.
a d4, and that's.
Hey, listen.
That's
This
whose
isn't your guys'
closet
ship.
it is.
This isn't your
not
guys'
our
ship.
Damn it.
You make your way over. There's a kind of closet. You kind of open it up. And there's a few kind of shirts, pants in there, just, a few kind of clean things. But on the inside of the door, Dawn, there is also a mirror. Would you like to describe any changes that we might see?
There's a few.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few. And I think as Dawn takes it in, and then it would just be a kind of scowl just comes across her face. What we see for Dawn is her eyes don't look like hers. Instead of the one green and one gold, they are the sclera is black with gold pupilless eyes, and from the core has these black and gold jagged lines that reach all the way up to her face. And as she changes, they are all across her back, down her arms, her legs. They're everywhere. These lines that she doesn't understand. And she does change into a red blouse with a black overskirt and different like boots and pants, and just throws her very wild curly hair up in a ponytail, as she can't bring herself to care enough to do her typical braid. And yeah, that's it. Those are the changes for her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think she spends much time taking it in. She sees it. She gets angry And she just slams the closet door once she changes. And oh man.
Seren, you are abruptly awoken as you hear a slam from inside the room behind you.
Seren was using her jacket like a little blanket, which it doesn't do a lot because it's cropped, because she gave her blanket to Nova. And she's like sitting, like leaned up against the wall, and that sound happened, and she goes, ha, ha, and like abruptly wakes up and knocks on the door, and is like, Dawn,
What?
are you okay?
Yeah, just fine.
Are you gonna let me in, or do I have to keep standing out here?
Okay, don't freak out.
It's never good when you specifically start a sentence with that.
Yeah. It's a lot worse. It's bad. Oh, God. She opens the door.
Seren, like, kind of looks you up and down and goes, okay.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Are you still you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Quick, say something only Dawn would say.
No.
Yeah, it's you. You're still you. That's all that matters to me. And you're still here, somehow.
How's Nova doing?
As you would expect. How are you doing?
I don't think that's a good question to ask right now.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it, or
Nope.
do you want to... You're gonna do your thing and shut me out, okay.
Oh, God. What's the plan?
Great question. Couple different options. Seems like maybe we should go back to Haven, see if there's anybody there that can bring Temoc back, and collect the bounty on the cargo ship.
Okay. Yeah, whatever works best.
Oh man. I don't know. I don't know if we just continue on, but that doesn't feel right. But I don't know if there's gonna be anyone in Haven that can help. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, but I just...
I have an idea, but I don't think Haven would be the place for it.
Okay.
I made a deal with Temoc, and my end happened, and theirs hasn't. They didn't fulfill the deal. I think there's some loophole we could get to get them back.
Okay. Where do we go for that? Do you know?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Great.
But we do have another job.
I think maybe I think we should focus on trying to get Temoc back. I think that needs to be the most important thing right now. Not just for them, but for Nova and you.
It's not going to help me in any way, but yeah, I agree.
It might. I don't know.
Well, the reason we were going to do the other job is dead, so we don't have to worry about that anymore.
You don't have to do that, Dawn.
Let's go check on Nova. We'll get a game plan.
You guys would find Nova. Normally when Nova first wakes up, they do like their little like training and meditation. But instead you see them over just sort of standing looking down at Temec's body. Currently in the middle of casting Gentle Repose. So as they're muttering this small prayer, it's almost like stardust is coming out of their hands and becomes this protective seal around where they're laying. And as you guys arrive, I am probably just finishing up.
Morning. I think. I don't know, it's space. It's hard to tell.
Morning. Do we have a game plan? Or do we still want to talk about it?
Before, as you're kind of about to have that conversation, the door opens and you hear the small feet of a halfling as Heather kind of pops her head and she's like, "Oh, you're all awake? Oh, that's good. Well, good news for you. I didn't want to disturb you while you were sleeping, but we're almost at Solivir. So prepare for some nice warm weather. That was where you're wanting to go next, right? I believe I got those notes right.
Seren just rubs her eyes and goes, "Oh fuck."
Why is everyone?
It's fine. No. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, the distance between Sector 11 and Sector 8 it took a little while, but
Yeah. Makes sense. No, it's. Thank you, Heather. It's fine.
I feel like I've messed up here. I'm getting a vibe.
No,
It's okay.
We messed up. Yeah, it's fine.
No.
It's fine. Do you think if I say it enough times it'll be fine? It's fine.
Okay.
We were just what we wanted of everything that happened, but we didn't relay that we were hesitant. So
I see.
Do not feel bad.
Okay.
That is on us, not you.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. Yep. Sorry to disturb you. I'll leave you to it. But we will be there soon. I'll go let the captain know. Kind of like quickly just out of the room. Door closes.
So that changes things.
Yeah. Yep.
That's That's okay. I know of a few people on Solovier who might be able to help. So
Yeah.
Oh,
if
okay,
they're able to help.
Great.
I think I made a deal with Temoc, like full on Fae deal, and it was if I died, which I did. So, and Temoc so far hasn't fulfilled their end because after I died, Dent died. But there's still more of the deal they have yet to fulfill, which is to take. Well, the deal was to take Seren and Dent with you all to the vault and protect them, which they're not here to do. So I feel like they're sort of obligated to do that still. So that might help in bringing them back. We could tell if there's someone on Solovier who can help. Maybe they can tell us where to go, or what.
Yeah, I think bring it back is the most important thing right now. A lot of things to say, all of them angry, not going to be helpful. So, Nova, you think you know some people on Solvier who could help? By help, do you mean with this or pointing us in the right direction?
both.
Great. Okay.
There's some high-level healers and it would be easier to show you. It's
Sure, yeah.
but it'll be nice to see people again. I did just kind of up and leave without telling anybody.
Yeah. That sounds familiar. Out of character.
Yes.
This is Nova's home, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. I couldn't remember if it was Nova's home or if it was the other place that we were going for a different job.
Magnus was the third place on your list. You specifically, there was a list given of 3 places, and they've effectively gone, well, they're sleeping, autopilot to the next place, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, a million things are happening right now.
No, you're all good.
Saren would just look at Nova and go, I bet it'll be nice to be home.
I feel like it'll remind you of the tea shop in Haven a little bit, to give a comparison.
That sounds very nice and peaceful.
And I start to go and like pack up my things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. a few minutes kind of go by. Everyone's able to kind of like pack up their things. You kind of hear Heather's voice kind of over the. Actually, it would be Captain Brimstone's voice over the intercom. Kind of all just hears like, "We are approaching Sector 8 for transportation to Solavir. Should be if you have light clothing, I would certainly wear it. It is a warm sector. The sun here reaches extreme temperatures."
Ah, shit.
The ship, you feel, kind of slowly starts to kind of drop out of hyperspace and kind of just comes to a kind of slow crawl. And immediately, as soon as you stop, you all feel an immense chill as you look towards the windows and you see frost start to build up around the edges. The temperature in the room drops significantly. You all can immediately see your breath in front of you. Several moments kind of go by. It gets like dangerously cold for a moment, as it continues to just drop and drop. If everyone could just take just a single point of cold damage, as it literally is so cold it starts to almost burn, as like parts of like metal around the room start to ice up. The whole ship itself seems to almost like go into this stutter moment as it seems to be overcome with this cold. And then after a moment, there seems to be a kind of roar of something deep within the ship as the temperature starts to level out, as hot air is just blasted into the room as the ship seems to return to it's more of an uncomfortable level of cold now, but it's not painful, just cold.
Noah, is it winter time here or something?
No, it's always like tropical weather. It's always warm. Maybe it's just something wrong with the ship. Maybe it's just something wrong with the ship.
Maybe. Can I look out? Can I go find out to look out of?
Yeah, there is kind of like a porthole window in this room. You kind of make your way to the edge of it, and sure enough, there is still like frost building up around the side of it. It almost seems to be like as the heating is kind of going, like the AC is kind of like blasting heat into this room. You kind of see it kind of almost like semi start to melt and then slowly reform. Just it's barely keeping up with it. But you look out the window and you see this kind of system before you. You see several planets. But what's out to you the is sun. You spending a lot of time in space with it's not smart to look directly into the sun. But you kind of look and you almost can't help it, as it doesn't burn your eyes to look at this sun, because it burned bright with red hot. It glows with a almost eerie blue coldness. you look around, and Seren, you don't know this system very well. You don't know outside of what Nova has told you about it being a tropical environment. You look, and every planet itself seems to almost be covered in a layer of either snow or ice, blue, white, kind of. That's kind of all you can see from these planets, is just kind of almost just a blue and white frozen ocean, land covered by snow. All of them all look the same, including the one directly in front of you or directly below you.
I think Seren kind of like looks out this window and like takes it all in, and it's just like everything is like worse than the last thing.
Yep.
To do. And I think she turns and looks back at Nova and Dawn, and it's just like, are we sure that we're in the right place? Is it maybe we got maybe Captain got the coordinates wrong, or took a wrong path or something? Something's not right here.
I mean, we could go check. What seems to be the problem?
I think it's that thing of like Seren's like, if I'm right, I don't know how to break this, to Nova, and so just kind of like gestures to the window for you to take a look if you would like to.
I will walk up to the porthole.
No, you look out, and even with that blue glow, you know that sun better than anyone here. It's the same one. You were right. It was slowly going out. But this is different. This isn't just disappearing. It's become something else. Almost the reverse of a sun. You look around, and you've seen these planets in this system all around. And all tropical destinations of such. Deserts, jungles, all reduced to snow and ice. And you look down, and you see the planet that you remember looking at one last time when you left. It's the same one, but it's not the way you left it.
So I am they starting all these together in my head. Like if you look at Nova, they are just still just continuously staring out. But you can kind of see like the gears turning. And This does not make any sense. This shouldn't have happened. Whatever this is, this should not have happened. This is not right. And I just start repeating that phrase, those same string of words, until they sort of like tie into a knot and it's just like gibberish as I start to slip into Corey. And I step away from the porthole and just start pacing back and forth.
Hey, there could be survivors. We could see there could still be people there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can go check.
We'll just bundle up.
Right. Yes. And I immediately go grab like my warmest clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you do, kind of everyone kind of making preparations, the ship starts to descend down towards Solovia. We're gonna transition here. And we're also gonna go back a little bit. Roughly 24 hours prior to this moment. We go down to the surface of Solovia as a different ship comes into land. The frozen surface, the almost constant snowstorm. We see what looks like some sort of amusement park, kind of frozen lake, kind of slides that long abandoned, kind of snow trailing down them, water rides all frozen in motion as if they had been mid-spray but frozen in an instant. Beach houses partially collapsed, those that are not under the weight of the snow just completely covered. It looks like a beach resort, but abandoned in an eternal winter. This ship comes to land nearby, kind of comes to a stop. A kind of walkway drops down. We see a man you've all seen before steps out, walking down the steps, kind of gray skin, long kind of coat, brown coat, a kind of bowler hat on his head, long extended face. You see Don John as he steps down out of the ship onto the snowy ground, kind of takes a breath, pulls out a cigar and a lighter, lights it, puts it in his mouth. Harry, you coming? Harry, would you like to describe yourself as you walk down the steps behind Don John?
The man that comes crawling out almost is this 9 foot tall gift man. corded muscle going up through his arms, back, legs, and thighs. Well, would be 9 feet tall if he didn't walk with a slight hunch. Cane in hand, as a 55-year-old GIF man that comes walking out. Currently, he has a pair of spectacles kind of on his nose and everything. Looking around, he is in a nice tailored suit, red and yellow tie, with if anyone's seen Peaky Blinders, very much that kind of style of suit, with the jacket kind of thrown over his shoulders as he walks forward, rubbing his hands together. John, what the fuck we doing here? What's going on? Huh?
Walk with me.
Why are we on this rock? Oh, okay. All right.
He kind of like gestures with his cigar, and you know you have to follow.
Yeah.
You kind of step out, kind of stepping away from the ship. The door kind of like closes behind, trying to keep the heat in. You see several shivering GIF inside, just like, just like close it.
Going, boys, we'll be all right.
Yeah. You walk. You see kind of the site I described, this kind of frozen amusement park. You walk up to this kind of almost like ticketing area, kind of step through, kind of just walking through this abandoned space. It's extremely eerie as the kind of wind blows and the snow kind of lands on your jacket. I gotta say, Harry, I'm disappointed in you.
Don,
I gave you.
look, I've already apologized. Eh?
I know.
What do
Yeah.
you want from me?
Listen, you've never failed me in all the time we've worked together. How long has it been? You're one of my top guys. You never let me down. How long has it been?
Well, it's fucking. I mean, look, we've known each other since fucking high school, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time, you and me. I've seen you go from nearly a boy to a man, to a father. Good father. But
Thank
you
you,
never
John.
let that distract you. Never let that distract you from the job. Kind of takes another kind of puff of his cigar. But I noticed a change in you. You know, you never used to hesitate. You always used to be my top guy, you know? I ask you to jump, you'd always say, how high? But then, I mean, come on, man. This was a simple in and out job. You
John,
kill the guy, you get out.
It was one mistake over the course of, 40 years?
Mistake? You see, I don't see it that way. You
How
let
do
the
you
man
see
get
it
away.
then, Johnny?
You let that guy get away. I gave you a simple hit job. In and out. Easy job. What happened in there, huh? What's going on with you? I've seen you do far worse.
His daughter came up.
There it
And
is.
you know this. We've been over this already. Why are you making me repeat myself?
Exposition. Listen. I know things have been different for you since the accident. I know. But this, I mean, you took the time you needed. You said you were ready to come back. You need to be the job. And then this,
I know what I said.
I needed my top guy for this, and you let me down. You let me down big time, my man.
Look, what do you need from me, huh? Is that why we're here? Do you need me to some key in the frozen to come back to you? Bring it back to you for something? Is this some kind of test you got me here for?
A test. Yeah. Nah, it sounds like a good idea. A test of loyalty. To prove yourself. I need you to prove to me that you still got what it takes to be a cold-blooded killer. Because that's what I need from you.
Okay, so it's another job like that then, huh? Another hit? Who do you need gone? Easy enough.
Yeah. Dealer's choice. But it's a little more personal than that.
What the fuck you mean by that, John?
Listen, like I said, you're a good father. But sometimes a good father gotta make sacrifices. Which one of them could you live without, huh? They've all been good to the business. Good people. They're good. But one of them's gotta go.
I know you're fucking joking, but this ain't
I'm
fucking
not
funny.
joking. Do I look like I'm joking to you?
You better be fucking joking. None of them. All my daughters mean the life to me. I'd sooner go than give one of them. And you know that. You're a father yourself, aren't you?
Hey, I am.
And what if something happened to Mikey, huh?
I'd kill the motherfucker over and over again. And everyone
Yeah.
he loves.
And you do it for even insinuating they be dead, right?
I certainly would.
Just tell me, John, what's to stop me from pounding you into the ground right now?
Let me down once. Shame on you. Let me down twice. And shame on me. I don't take shame very well. But to answer your question, was to stop you from killing me right here and now. Because I'm the one with the gun. There is a cough from his hand as you feel a cut into your chest. You look down and you see blood dropping into the snow. Disappointed me, Harry. I really thought we were gonna be together till the end of this, but you let me down.
You were my best friend, John. And you did this.
Sometimes the family comes over friends. And you let
And I
the
thought we
family
were
down.
family.
Yeah, well, guess I'm cutting you out of the will. And he shoots you again.
I'm guessing this knocks me unconscious, or
Yeah, you feel yourself kind of fall to the ground, kind of bleeding out. He walks past you, one last puff on his cigar, drops it down next to you. Nice seeing you, Harry. I'll tell your daughters.
you'll see me again, John.
Oh, I'm sure I will. In
You'll
hell.
see me fucking again. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah, see you in hell, jackass. And he walks away as you feel consciousness slowly slip from you. The cold eating away at you as you slip into unconsciousness. When you open your eyes again, you weren't quite sure what to expect when you died, but you look around and you're in a kind of stone building of some kind. It's almost temple-like in a way. There are kind of torches. You can still feel that coldness coming from a distance away. Kind of open your eyes and sort of look around. You immediately, as you kind of turn, you feel a twinge in your stomach as you look down. There are kind of bloody bandages covering the bullet wounds. You kind of look off to the side and you see, kind of facing away from you, fiddling with something. You see a figure, probably about 5 foot tall, white fur kind of across their body, pointed ears kind of off the top of their head, almost like fox ears. You see what looks like a quiver kind of over their shoulder. And they're kind of just facing away from you, seem to be tinkering with something.
What the fucking hell? Where is this, heaven or is this hell? Purgatory?
You, as soon as you kind of speak, this figure kind of whips around at lightning speed, bow in their hand, arrow drawn, kind of pointed at you.
You gonna shoot a dead man or something? Well, I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna benefit you anyway. Ali?
You see, as they kind of like turn to face you, you see an almost fox-like face, kind of yellow brown eyes kind of looking at you, feline kind of eyes watching you, kind of slightly bared fangs, kind of arrow drawn. Are you friend or foe?
I mean, I think I gotta say friend here, right? But I'm friendly, yeah.
That depends on the truth.
Friend. Well, I'm just an old man. What do you want from me, huh?
Make me a persuasion.
Thank you for helping me out, but persuasion.
Mhm.
It's gonna go great. Oh, 14. It's good for me.
14. kind of lowers the bow a little bit, but keeps the arrow knocked. It's like, who are you? Where did you come?
Name's
Why did I
Harry.
find you bleeding in the snow?
Well, my best friend shot me in the fucking stomach.
Not really your best friend then, huh?
No, fucking tell me about it. He's a fucking prick is what he is. Thank you for helping me, by the way.
It's in my nature. Kind of like looks away.
A good Samaritan then, huh?
What?
A good Samaritan.
Why are you here? Why did your friends
What?
come here and shoot you and leave you to die in the snow?
I was doing a job for him and it went badly, and then He doesn't just take disrespect quite well, and I guess he took it as disrespect.
What kind of job?
A job?
What kind of job?
Sorry, 1 second.
And do not lie to me. I will know if you are lying.
I wasn't planning on no lying, do you? You're the one with the arrow here. Look. Someone owed my friend some money and he just wanted me to go talk to him, okay? Ended up not getting the money from him. That's why he took me here. I thought he was just taking me here to go. He likes to go on walks a lot of the time and have big expositional monologues. I thought it was one of those, to be honest.
Harry, are you trying to tell the truth here, or are you being deceitful, keeping details?
I told the truth.
Okay.
I just kept some of it. I just kept.
In that case, make me. Yeah, but you're deceitful in the fact that you're keeping information. You're not telling the whole story, so I think it's gonna have to be a deception check.
14 again.
14? Kind of just nods. So he brought you here and shot you and left you for dead in the snow and then left?
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right, yeah. I mean, I assume he's gone. I was kind of busy bleeding out there for a little bit to see him actually leave. But he doesn't like to stick around, if you know what I mean.
I saw the ship leave. That's why I came out to find you. Don't get many living people here anymore.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to you? Where are we?
This is Solavir. Used to
You mean
be.
like that vacation planet?
Oui. It.
Look out the door. See the snow.
Under
Sure.
new management, it seems. But the people that lived here, they tried to cast some sort of a ritual, something to do with the sun. Obviously, it went very wrong, and now the sun is blue. So I do not mind the cold myself, but
isn't blue supposed to be hotter? Like, isn't blue fire supposed to be hotter than other fire?
I do not know what to tell you. Do you
I'm
feel?
just asking.
Do you feel a warm right now?
I'm just trying to. I just woke up from being fucking shot.
And yet you are full of stupid questions.
You would have gotten along well with my wife.
Oh, a married man? Is she looking for you? Will she come here to find you?
Is she looking for me somewhere? And Harry will just kind of absentmindedly rub the wedding ring that's still on his hand.
Yeah.
She looking for me somewhere.
Well, you will have plenty to rest. I was hoping perhaps we might be able to catch a ride with your friend, but they left in quite a hurry. There does not seem to be a way off this planet currently, but we will well underway. It is not safe here anymore.
Well, fuck something.
The residents, those that were left, I dealt with them. Many of them are gone, though.
You dealt with them? Like
when they tried to kill me, yes.
Or... What the fuck? What do you mean they tried to kill you?
They cast this ritual. It went wrong. It seemed to drive some of them crazy. They started attacking people.
Are we dealing with fucking
how you,
snow zombies or some shit like that?
How you call them? Holiday makers started attacking them, killing them.
He says something I didn't understand what you said.
I do not
I'm not
know
gonna
how
lie
you
to you.
say. Vacation goers
Shit. Okay.
started attacking the locals. Started attacking them, and I don't know. It was strange. I hid from them for a long time. Most of them left, but then they how you say, you said this before, a zombie. If you are referring to the undead, then yes, there were many. But as I said, I dealt with them. But
Good to know the Bowen just for
the ritual
decoration.
casters, they were more than just mindless beasts. They were intelligent creatures. I'm
They were
glad
smart zombies? We're dealing with fucking smart zombies? It's just
No,
like
no, you misunderstand
horror
me.
movie
They
show I
were
can watch.
different. I do not believe them to be undead. At least from what I could tell, they were transformed, changed. I don't know. But they were planning something, and then they left. I do not know where they went. They are
Got it.
not here anymore.
Well, fuck. I'll keep an eye out for them. You ain't gotta worry about it with me. Yeah. You need anything done around here while we wait? I feel bad just being a guest in someone's abode and not doing anything.
I need you to lay down, shut up, and rest.
I'll be fine. I recovered from worse than this.
Okay, you are not doing the second one right now. The being.
I don't do that well. I like to talk.
I can tell. I'm going to walk away now.
Okay, we'll talk when you come back.
Yeah. You kind of like look around, and sure enough, yeah, you do seem to like, you kind of getting a better view. You do seem to be in some sort of temple. Why don't you make me a religion check? Because you're kind of looking around, you kind of see symbols on the walls.
Okay. 7.
7. You don't recognize any of these symbols.
Okay, yeah.
Religious history was never your strong suit.
I at least understand Lathander or some shit like that, but come on now. I think he'll kind of touch the amulet under his head. Is it still there?
Yeah.
He goes, okay. Is my cane here? I look around real quick. Is it right next to me?
It's around. It's like the other side of the room, but it's there. It's just like with a few other things. Whatever weapons you are also out of the room, tucked away, including the cane.
Yeah, my cane.
Yeah.
I'll I'll shuffle over, just kind of like holding my side a little bit.
Yeah.
Grab my weapons, grab my cane, and just it feels better to have them on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you kind of look out, and sure enough, you see more of this frozen wasteland. You see now, kind of looking around, you do see a few kind of frozen bodies laying in the snow.
The fuck?
Yeah. It's quite the horror sight.
Jesus, really just like one of Sophia's fucking horror movies.
We cut again, the rest of you, as the ship descends to the surface of Solavir. The door opens, and there is immediately an intense cold as you look out into the kind of barren, frozen landscape. What would you like to do?
I think I kind of look to Nova
it's like a hesitant step off of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
As I've never experienced this level of cold before.
Mm-hmm.
Or should I say Nova hasn't?
Yeah.
I'm from Minnesota. It's
I was
fucking
about-
freezing up here.
I was about to be like, you live in Minnesota.
Nova has not experienced this level of cold before. And that sort of like crunch of the snow under their foot. They sort of like reel back for a second
Mm-hmm.
before putting their foot back down. And then just sort of gathering, seeing if I like recognize the location where we're at.
Yeah, why don't you make me a survival check?
That's a 19.
19. Yeah, you recognize this. It kind of takes a moment. The layer of snow kind of makes it hard to remember, but I mean, you grew up here and you know this place inside out. Even with a fresh covering of snow and ice, you still recognize it. You're kind of on the outskirts of the kind of vacation village. You can see kind of a few kind of huts off in the distance. A couple of them kind of collapsed from the weight of the snow. You see the parks as they were, now London. And then kind of in the distance, kind of past that, you see a few other kind of buildings of the main village. And then in the distance, you see the temple.
Yeah, I just sort of scan around and my eyes lock on the temple.
Mm-hmm.
We are just on the outskirts of the city, so and then I'll point out the temple to the rest of the group. That's where we want to go.
Okay. Yeah.
And then just sort of snapping back to myself, I start just walking. But my eyes are constantly darting as I am thinking back to one of the first visions that I experienced.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that memory kind of placates in your mind. You continue walking. I'm assuming the rest of you would follow as Nova's kind of making their way.
I think just to make things easier for everyone in the upcoming sessions, as Dawn goes to leave, she probably stumbles forward, just like grabbing her chest and like hanging onto the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And
are you okay, Dawn?
I'm fine. Sorry. I think I'm gonna be more of a hindrance to you guys if I try this.
If you need to stay back, I understand.
I'm sorry. I will be right as rain. Enough. Be careful.
It's a lot to get used to, it looks like.
It's fine. Be careful.
We will.
I will take out my light crossbow with some bolts and just kind of hand it to Dawn.
Keep this. I've enough.
Do you?
Yeah. I do. I've got my daggers. I've got a gun from the ship. I'll be fine.
Okay. I don't like leaving you behind, but
I think I just need to rest. I'll be okay. Go. Be careful. Both of you. Don't do anything stupid.
I think Sarah nods and is just like so incredibly conflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, someone's got to keep my company.
I think at that, Nova just turns and walks away.
You don't have to talk about it. That's fine. I'm not gonna make you. But it didn't just happen to you.
I'm aware. I was there. I'm actually going to be working towards bringing them back. Be careful. She turns around and walks back into the ship.
Seren heavy sighs and follows after Nova. She puts her goggles down just to make it a little bit easier. Can't remember if her jacket has a hood. Hang on. No, I don't think it does. That's fine. And she would kind of trudge in the snow after Nova. And after a little bit, noticeably limping, as metal doesn't do well in the cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You definitely feel that kind of freezing up, especially in these temperatures. It is very cold. Yeah.
And would catch up to Nova and just be like, here, you don't have to do this alone, and we're just gonna take it one step at a time, okay?
Right. Let's just get to the temple. And I think we just walk in silence for the time being.
Yeah. What are your passive perceptions?
19.
12.
19. Nova, as you're kind of walking, kind of focused on the path ahead, Seren, you're probably just like a little distracted trying to carry your leg, which is kind of hindering you a little bit with the cold.
Yeah.
You kind of notice it out of the corner of your eye, Nova. You notice on top of the snow, which is what kind of catches your eye in this kind of landscape of kind of blue and white, red sticks out to you as you see off to one side what looks like kind of a pool of some sort of red substance just on the ground nearby. Kind of just on top of this.
I think that they pause and just immediately assume that it's blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I take my quarterstaff off my back and just sort of hold it with hands. sort of putting a hand out in front of Seren. Be careful. It looks like someone might have been attacked.
Right, okay, yeah. She kind of pulls her crossbow out. She kind of muttered, God, I fucking hate the cold. And she would kind of take out her crossbow and load up in it and just kind of have it at the ready, if need be.
And I think I sort of start to go into like a stealth sort of approach.
Mhm.
Do we see it like being dragged out? Like, can I assume that, or is it just the stagnant?
You do kind of look, do see kind of not like a solid pathway of it, but you do see kind of like almost like drop, kind of like of it kind of to go direction. And it does seem to be the same direction you're going, kind of leaving a path, not like a solid like a drag path, but like shut up. Shut up. As soon as I said it, you could say
Is
it's etched
it
in the
a drag
surface.
path etched in the surface?
I'm gonna as evidence, yeah.
I
there's a
have
drag
one
path.
poster on my wall here, and it's 21 Pilots.
There is a drag path etched in the surface as evidence. Congratulations, guys. We got a 21 Pilots reference in. Knock that off your bingo
Did
card.
someone leave it there on purpose?
Guess
Yes.
next time on no.
Anyway.
But I will, sort of going into a more stealthy approach towards the temple.
Yeah.
As seeing there seems to be some sort of altercation here.
Yeah. You kind of continue through the village itself, and it's eerily quiet. You've never seen it like this. You continue through and you make it kind of to the square in front of the temple itself, and the blood path seems to continue up the steps. Do you climb the stairs?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. You kind of take a few steps, kind of look up. And as you do, for the first time, you see movement. As you see what looks like a humanoid Arctic fox armed with a bow appears at the top of the stairs, kind of aiming towards you, kind of like protectively. And I'm assuming, perhaps feeling a little better now, you see a 9-foot tall GIF next to them.
Massive, man. Yeah. Well, hey.
Seren goes, oh no, not again.
What the fuck do you mean again, huh? What's that supposed to fucking mean?
Because you said we recognize Harry, right? Or no?
No.
Harry was...
No.
We as players do.
Harry was not at the altercation y'all had.
No.
With,
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do I recognize this fox individual or no?
No. You do not.
Okay.
It's not a person you've seen before.
Yeah, seeing them have their bow drawn, I still have my quarterstaff up. And then there's this fucking GIF waving at me, and I just don't know what to feel.
Seren has
we can all be
poked her
friends
head
here,
out from behind Noma and is Just pointing her crossbow. It's just a little
We're all
halfling head.
We're all trying to survive here, aren't we? Huh? Or did you go in the ship?
What are you doing here?
Well, I got shot.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. I'm trying to get off. Trying to get out of here. Hold on. Wait, before I say hold on. Do I recognize these two individuals? Would John have mentioned anything to me?
Not descriptions, no.
Okay. Just trying to get off of here, okay? That's all. Apparently there's some ritual or zombies or some shit going on.
Do you know what happened here?
I got here yesterday.
Nova. Can you make me a history check, please, at the mention of the ritual?
My history's not great.
Could I insight
Can
check
I have-
Harry to see if they're telling the truth?
Can I argue religion?
Yeah, I'll let you have religion. We'll get to you in a second, Seren.
Oh, I just threw it off my desk. Excuse me.
What a roll.
It doesn't matter if I 17.
17. The mention of the ritual, you know that there was a ritual, the ritual of the sun, which was a ritual that took place here, or would almost like an emergency measure would take place here, that if the sun be under threat here, it could have its strength given, or it could be given strength by others, and it could be kind of bolstered, kind of a give and take type thing. It was only ever practiced in theory, because of course the sun was always in perfect health and it would never be needed, obviously. Your pleas being entirely ignored. But when that ritual is mentioned, you look up at that frozen sun again. Something went wrong. Seren, you were trying to make, what was it, an insight check? What were you insight checking?
Yeah, I just wanna see if Harry's lying.
Vibe check.
No, vibe check.
Yeah,
sure.
Just wanna make sure.
That's an unnatural 1.
Nice.
Not much better. 7.
Harry's just happy to be here. He's alive.
Yeah.
Okay. And to give you a bit more specifics, you can see probably the bandages, or at least the evidence. Probably still a little bit of dried blood on his clothes. So he's not lying about being shot. This poor man knows nothing at all.
Mhm.
Just happy to be here. Doesn't look entirely threatened by the weapons on display. Doesn't seem to be I think you can see on his back is strapped this massive halberd.
Okay.
But hasn't drawn it or anything like that. But it's just yeah.
She switches the crossbow over to the fox person and goes, do you know what's going on here?
She pulls the bow a
Listen,
little tighter and will aim it at you.
Yeah. Do I know her name? Has she told me? I would have asked her name by now.
Would you have asked?
Yes.
Okay.
Harry absolutely would have.
Okay.
Which
Just
you haven't
making
given it
sure,
to me.
because you didn't ask in the RP earlier. Oh, fine. Hey, maybe you've been sleeping the whole time. Maybe you don't know it.
do know it. I
No,
do. I would
you
have
would
asked
know
when
it.
I woke up.
You would know it. I will say you would know it. Her name is Neve.
Neve, put the fucking bow down. They're not here to hurt us. Look at them. They're fine young women.
If you kind of
we're not under danger.
as you kind of like
I
go to
wouldn't
like
touch the bow.
yeah.
I wouldn't touch the bow. But I'd be like, Neve, put it down.
Even when you gesture with your hand, she'll kind of like sidestep you a little bit, and we'll aim it directly at Seren and go, "I'm going to ask you a very important question. Are you friends?" Oh, and then kind of looks up past you, and her eyes go wide. Foe. She kind of is like wide-eyed looking past the two of you. Nova, you turn and a vision becomes true as a figure steps out into the square. Long, kind of strangly white hair, blue skin, almost like cyan blue eyes. She wears almost like ceremonial robes that you remember all too well. And in one hand, kind of gnarled fingers, kind of wrapped around a spear. Kind of just looks at the group of you. This is unlike anything any of you have seen before, except for you, Nova, in your vision. She looks at the group of you and then settles her eyes on you, Nova. My child, you've come home. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
No. No, my baby.
That's fucking weird.
I'm a throw up. I'm a throw up.
Yep. Got him. Well. Woof. Well, thank you everyone for being here. We went a little shorter than we normally do today, but I think it makes the most sense given the current situation we're about to go into.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a perfect opportunity. But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the raids we had today. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for hopping in. We really appreciate it. Why don't we go around and let everyone let you know where they're at? And why don't we start with our brand new character, Jay?
Hey, my name's Harry. My name. Sorry. Wait, I almost forgot. Ow, wow, wow.
I hate
it.
That's my favorite one. Ow, wow, wow. Me when I'm a dog.
My name is Jay. You can find me all of my socials at Sequo, Sequo. Unless you're looking for me over on Blue Sky, then you're going to find me at Voice of Jaca, Jaca. Abby, I will hunt you down.
Wow.
You can find me here every other Sunday playing the new Airy Cantrell. That's my name. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Like, what? I'm just here for a good time. Here to help out for a little bit until these fuckers can get their shit together.
Damn. That's messed up.
Listen,
Yeah, your Temoc is showing.
They're in a bad spot. I'm here to help them out. You can also find me on this channel every Tuesday every fucking Tuesday at Tales of Aegis for our Tales of Aegis game, you know? Very fun. Come watch us. It's a great time. And then every Wednesday over the Dyson Autism channel, you can find me playing Harlan in our new Rollers campaign. We are in the end game there, folks. It's gonna be very fun very soon. Yeah. And we're gonna a couple other projects. Keep an eye on my socials. Yeah, you'll see when they come up.
Heck yeah. Exciting. Who would like to go next?
I'll go. I'll be fast. Hello,
All right.
everybody. Hello, everybody. For the moment, you can find me over for the month of March. You can find me over on New Rollis every week, and then you will find me in the pre-recorded episodes of Godkiller Songs of the Past over on Help Action Needed's channel. We are going to be switching over to YouTube premieres for the premieres, and it's a fully edited, beautiful soundscaped show. So go check it out. It's stunning. We're going into episode 4 this week, and then episode 5 next week. I'm not responsible for any stupid things I did during those because I was incredibly ill and didn't know it yet. So don't even worry about it. But please go check it out. It means a lot, and we're maybe trying to get a live epilogue to you all, like in person. We're hoping. So
Heck yeah.
keep an ear out for that. Maybe in Indianapolis. I don't know.
Oh.
So that's all I've got for me. I'll be at WonderCon hanging out. I will be at Gen Con and PAX Unplugged. Those are the rest of my cons for the year. But yeah, WonderCon's coming up. So come say hi, because I like saying hi to people.
Heck yeah. Amazing. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Heck yeah.
Hi, I'm Cece, also known as Cola May online. That is spelled Kolaamey. You can find me here every other Sunday playing Pornova.
Pornova. Everything
Little
keeps
Nova.
going wrong for Pornova. Oh.
It's okay. I did this to myself. Anyways. And then this upcoming Saturday over on the Game Master Monday channel, I will be playing in a one-shot called Why We Fight. So make sure to check that out. And then follow me on my socials to see what else I get up to. That's all I got.
Amazing. Morgan.
Hello, that's me. My name is Morgan, otherwise known as Attack on Morgan. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Attack on Morgan. You can find me here on Tales Guild every other Sunday playing everyone's favorite little guy, Seren. We're gonna see how things go. Oh, my poor little guy, so out of her depth. Constantly. You can also find me on Wednesday nights over on the Dyson Autism Twitch channel, part of Neuralis, playing everyone's favorite resident sad girl, Zelvi. Like Jay said, we are in the end game of that campaign. We've been playing for 3 years now. It's crazy. So make sure you come and check it out. I will also be at WonderCon. I'll be doing some cool cosplays. I will be doing a panel. However, the date and time is likely to change. But just keep an eye out on my socials. I have another cool thing I'm doing in March, most likely. So just keep an eye out on my socials for cool things. Make sure you follow all these lovely, wonderful people here.
Thank you, Morgan. And then it's me. Hi, everybody. I'm B. I'm the person that makes their players cry. Apparently that's the thing I do now. I want to do that. Oh, my friends have a good time playing D&D. But yeah, you can find me at Beatus D&D on TikTok, Instagram, all of those things. Yeah, you can find me there. You can except Twitch I am B Plays Games, slightly different, B Plays Games _ I do some gaming streams over there every now and then. It's a good time, including on Thursdays where I play Baldur's Gate with J and CC. We literally just got into Act 3. We are in the end game, quite literally now. Although Act 3 is massive, so I expect that to take us forever. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. We're getting into the end game, the very long end game. But yeah, we're excited. It's been a good time. It's good fun. Come join us for that on Thursdays. As for streams, obviously you can find me here every other Sunday GMing Astral Guardians. But then every Tuesday you can find me GMing Tales of Aegis, which is a fantasy campaign, our flagship campaign for the channel, set in the same universe as Astral Guardians, but far away on a distant planet. Yeah, it's a good time. So the lore is the same, and crossover potential is there. Who knows? Maybe in the future. We'll know. Who knows? But yeah, I might be there for that. You please also go to the YouTube channel and check out the finale of Stars and Night. It's finally done. We finally were able to get together and do the final epilogue episode to wrap up that story. And maybe if you're a fan of other Masks series that we've done on this channel, maybe a familiar character might show up and make a cameo. Ooh, you'll have to go watch it to find out. And maybe it'll hint at, future things to come in the future, maybe, that we can't talk about yet. But yeah. Please also go check out Area 313, which is a sci-fi drama show that I am a part of. It is finished now. All 16 episodes are available on all platforms to listen to, both seasons. It was a really awesome passion project. I played 2. It's my delve into the voice acting world, and I think I did a pretty okay job. So yeah. Thank you guys for being here today. We love you all very much. Please also go to For the Cause events on Twitch, because I will be there doing an awesome show on the 27th. It's going to be really awesome. It's going to be fucking cool as hell. We're playing For the Queen, and we're doing For the Queen of Hell, which is a hell of a boss / the other one that is escaping my brain right now. Hazbin Hotel. That's the one.
Hazbin Hotel.
That's the one. Inspired game where we're all going to be playing demons. Maybe one of us is playing a full-on Osmar. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. Please come check it out. We're raising money for an awesome cause. It's going to be sick. That's For the Cause events on Twitch. And that's everything. Sorry, I have a long outro. My bad. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. We love you all very, very much. And we will see you all very, very soon. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.